parts of the heart. Number 3, illustrate the path of the blood in the heart.
Very good. So, here is our circulatory system. So, it says here, what is the main function of circulatory system? Any idea?
I think, ma'am, the function of the circulatory system is distributes blood.
Yes. So, the circulatory system the function of the circulatory system is to move the blood throughout our body. It is the one who makes our organs, tissues, muscles healthy and keeps working. So, for us to survive, circulatory system is one of the important systems in our body so that our organs, tissues, and muscles can be healthy and keep on working by supplying blood. So, what does circulatory system do? Please read, Jane.
What does the circulatory system do? Move blood throughout the body and keeps organ, muscle, and tissue healthy and working and get rid of waste products.
So these are one of the main functions of circulatory system. First, it moves the blood throughout the body. And next is it keeps organs, muscles, and tissues healthy and working and get rid of waste products. When we say waste products, these waste products includes our carbon dioxide from respiration when we exhale and inhale through breathing, and other chemical byproducts from our organs. And third is the waste from things that we eat and drink. So, multi-function sa circulatory system. Una, iyang i-move ang blood throughout our body. And next is it keeps our organs, muscles, and tissues healthy and working by delivering blood, fresh blood, oxygenated blood throughout our organs, muscles, and tissues. And it gets rid of waste products. So, next question. Please read. Oh.
What are the circulatory system parts?
So what are? Do you have any idea?
First
here's more about the heart. So again, what is the function of the heart?
Pumps blood through the entire body.
Yes. The heart is the one who pumps our blood throughout the body. Here's the function of the heart. So first, the heart pumps the blood, and it also controls the rhythm and speed of our heart rate and maintains our blood pressure. So next, did you know that without our heart, if it loses pumping effectiveness, what will happen to us? We will die. So the heart is a muscular pump that provides the force necessary to circulate the blood to all the tissues in the body. Its function is vital because to survive, the tissues need a continuous supply of oxygen and nutrients. So as the heart pumps and the blood moves throughout our body, i-distribute ang katong mga blood na distribute niya ang oxygen, yang i-supplyan of oxygen ng ato ang organs, ang atong mga tissues. Because ang atong tissues and organs cannot function well if wala siya continuous supply sa oxygen and nutrients. And other than that, ang metabolic waste products nato kinahanglan ma-remove through circulatory system with the help of the heart, blood vessels, and blood. Atong ma-remove ang atong metabolic waste products. While blood is the transport medium, the heart is the organ that keeps the blood moving through the vessels. The normal adult heart pumps about 5 liters of blood every minute throughout the life. If it loses its pumping effectiveness for even few minutes, the individual's life is in danger. In danger. So, did you know that our heart is like a house? So, ang atong heart is like a house. What are the parts of the house? Diba ang house? Na walls, na doors, na rooms, and electricity and plumbing. So, same with the house, our heart has walls. And our heart has rooms, which are the chambers, and plumbing, which are the blood vessels. And also, it has electricity, the electrical conduction system. Let's it means outside. And cardium refers to the heart. So, epicardium, myocardium, and endocardium. Ang useful sa epicardium kay the epicardium has an important function within the cardiovascular system. While the heart's main job may be to circulate blood, it does not benefit directly from the blood it pumps. Kaya diba ang purpose sa heart kaya i-pump ang blood aron ma-distribute throughout sa atong body kaya ang aron atong mga organs makadawat og kanang blood na rich oxygen. So, ang heart kanang niyang i-pump wala siya nadawat ana. Dapat naman siya imo lahi nga fresh na blood, oxygenated blood mo punta niya and moto ang purpose sa epicardium. Siya ang kanang agianan. It must receive freshly oxygenated blood via a system of vessels like all other organs in the body. This fresh blood is delivered through a system of blood vessels that reside within the epicardium. So naay nga blood vessel nga nag-reside dili sa ato ang epicardium. Dira ma-distributan na po din ang atong heart of fresh nga blood. Kaya diba, ang atong heart, ang iyang purpose sa atong circulatory system, when it expels blood, atong iyang di-expel, distribute nga blood sa atong organs, kato ang mga high oxygenated blood. And katong iyang suyupo ng blood, kung balik pupunta sa heart, mga poor oxygen for blood. Dayon, i-adding and it pumps it to the right ventricle. Dayon, in human, the left atrium receives the oxygen-rich blood from the lungs and pumps it to the left ventricle. So, moto siya atong 4 chambers. We are going to talk more about that later on. Now, let's proceed to the heart valves. So, what are the heart valves? What are the heart valves?
Diastole or systole.
So first, yes, thank you. So there are 4 heart valves. One is tricuspid valve, next is mitral valve, and pulmonary valve, and aortic valve. So the heart consists of 4 chambers. Diba, Dirita? The heart consists of 4 chambers. There are 2 atria, upper chambers, and 2 atria, the left atrium and right atrium, and the 2 ventricles, the lower chambers, right ventricle of left ventricle. So there is a valve through which blood passes before leaving each chamber of the heart. Diba, there are 4. So napunay 4 ka valves at ang heart. So kada chamber na ay valve naka-assign. So first, the valves prevent the backward of the flow of the blood. So, ang atong valves, ang atong chambers, kaya diba mga rooms. So, ang kada rooms, kailangan nila siya doors. So, mga po na ang valves. So alternate times. The following is a step-by-step illustration of how the valves function normally in the left ventricle. So after the left ventricle contracts, marang atong left ventricle, kaya di ba ang atong left ventricle, kaya mo na siya ang naay rich in oxygen-rich blood. Ang atong left ventricle. Gikan sa left atrium, ang atong oxygen-rich blood, i-collect gikan sa lungs. Dayon, iyang ipump paingon sa left ventricle. Dayon, after the left ventricle contracts, the aortic valve closes and the mitral valve opens. Ang aortic valve mo close and the mitral valve opens. Ang atong aortic valve mo close na siya and atong mitral mo siya. So, when the blood is already here sa atong left ventricle, the aortic valve closes, kani siya mo sira. And ang mitral valve mo open, kaya alam niya ang dako ang iyang muscle diri ang myocardium, kaya mo na siya ang the one who contracts aron ma-spread ang blood throughout sa atong body. Then, as the left atrium contracts, more blood flows into the left ventricle. Dili na punta sa diastole. As the left atrium contracts, kani atong left atrium, ang atong left atrium contracts, ang atong blood flows from the left ventricle. When the left ventricle contracts, the mitral valve closes and the aortic valves open. So blood flows into the aorta. Now let's move sa atong blood flow through the heart. So atong may bawaan kung unsa ang asa mo agi, asa mo flow ang atong blood sa atong heart. So what is the order of the heart flow through the heart step by step? The right and left sides of our heart work together to ensure blood flows throughout our whole body. Blood flows through our heart through a series of steps, and these steps take place in the space of one heartbeat, just a second or two. So ang pag-pump day sa atong heart, ang pag-expand o contract kay only 1 or 2 seconds. Sa right side, let's first take a look sa atong right side. Dire. So, tanawa, take note sa ato ang color sa part sa atong heart. Actually, dili yun na inana ang color sa atong heart. Pero aron mas ma-identify nato ang asa ang oxygen poor blood o asa ang rich blood. The color blue is the oxygen poor blood. Ani siya diri ang blue. And red is the one who has oxygen rich blood. So let's take a look sa ato ang right side. So oxygen poor blood from all over the body enters the right atrium. So dire niagi sa superior vena cava o inferior vena cava. Dayon mapunta sa ato ang right atrium through two large veins. So kani sila large veins ang superior vena cava o inferior vena cava mapunta sa atong right atrium, and your tricuspid valve opens to let blood travel from your right atrium to your right ventricle. So ang atong tricuspid valve, dire ang atong tricuspid valve. Aron mo agi ang atong mo-open siya to let the blood travels from our right atrium to the right ventricle. So ang atong blood gikan dire, nabalik na siya sa step 3 sa ato ang right atrium, then mo-open ang atong tricuspid valve. Dayon ang atong blood, ang oxygen poor blood, mabot na dire sa ato ang right ventricle. Dayon mo-open na pod ang ato ang pulmonary valve. Aron moagi ang atong blood, moadto na din siya sa pulmonary arteries, then mapunta siya sa lungs aron mabutangan na mahimo na siyang oxygen rich valve. Now let's move